I'm gonna read the Bible English. Announcement, armor, below, blow, fury, horn, endure, mount, pillar, pit, flake, refuse, sulfur, tear, terror, theft, thunder, witchcraft. Revelation, chapter 9, verse 12. The first terror is past, but look, two more terrors are coming. The sixth trumpet brings the second terror. Then the sixth angel blew his trumpet, and I heard a voice speaking from the four horns of the gold altars that stand in the presence of God. And the voice spoke to the sixth angel who held the trumpet, release the four angels who are bound at the great emperate river, and the four angels who have been prepared for this hour and day and month and year were turned loose to kill 1/3 of all people on earth. They led an army of 200 million mounted troops. I heard an announcement of how many there were. And in many visions I saw the horses and the riders sitting on them. The riders were armor that was fiery red and sky blue and yellow. The houses or heard were like the head of the lion, and fire and the smoke and the burning sulphurs and blows from their mouth. 1/3 of all the peoples on earth were killed by this three plague, by the fire and the smoke and the burning sulphur that came from the mouth of the horses. Their power was in their mouth, but also in their tail, for their tail had a head like a snake with the power to injure people. But the people who did not die in this plague still refused to turn from their evil deeds. They continued to worship demon and idol made of gold, silver, bronze, star, and wood idols, and neither see nor hear nor walk, and they did not repent of their murders, of their witchcraft, on their immorality, or their theft. The angel and the small scroll. And I saw another mighty angel coming down from heaven, surrounded by a crowd, with a rainbow over his head. His face shone like a sun, and his feet were like a pillar of the fire, and his hands were a small scroll which he had unrolled. He stood with his right foot on the sea and his left foot on land. He gave the great shout like a roar of a lion, and when he shouted, the seven thunders answered, and the seven thunder smoke I was about to write with but a voice from heaven called me, "Keep secret what the seven thunders said. Do not write it down."